Hello, you're welcome to New Focus Approach to Mathematics Basic 8. This is the revised edition. And in this lesson, we are looking at solving problems involving unit rates. When we talk of rates as compared to ratio, we are saying that rate is a comparison or is a ratio of two quantities with different units. Normally, ratio comes with the same unit. Rate comes with different units. When a rate compares a quantity of one unit to another quantity, the rate is called unit rate. So something per something. Okay, maybe 10 kilometers per hour or 20 meter per second. We compare different units. In this section, we are going to use the knowledge on ratio that we've learned already to solve unit problems involving unit pricing and constant speed. Let's take an example and see. A man walks 18 kilometers in 3 hours. So the whole 18 kilometers in 3 hours. How many kilometers does he walk per hour? Okay, so it means that if all things being equal and is using 3 hours to do 18 kilometers, okay, then for us to get every hour of her movement, we can divide 18 by 3, which of course will give us 6. So here what it means is that it's going to do 6 kilometers per hour. And when we talk of kilometer per hour, it comes with the word speed. That means his speed, the man's speed is 6 kilometers per hour. Right. Let's take another example and see. 5 liters of gasoline costs 48.75. Find the cost of 1 liter of gasoline. And 2, the cost of 33 liters of gasoline. Okay, so if 5 liters will cost this, and we want to know per liter, then obviously we are going to do 48.75 divided by 5. Right, so we can do this using our tricks that we've learned already. I can convert this one as 48 point, or let's say, let me make it 4875. 4875, meaning I'm going to move this 1, 2, which will be times 10 to the power negative 2. So that negative 2 simply means it's being divided by 100. Okay, now then divided by 5. So I can do 4,875 divided by 5 easily because I will just have to reciprocate the 4875. Oh, sorry, I just have to double 4875 and move decimal point backwards once. So if I double that, I have 9750. Decimal point is moved backwards once, and so my answer becomes 7975. What it means is that this 4,875 divided by 5 will give me 975. Then I have my 10 to the power negative 2, which means I have to move the decimal point backwards twice. And so when I do that, I'm going to do 1, 2, then I have 9.75. Now it means that for every 1 liter of gasoline, you pay 9 cedis 75 pesos. Then the question says the cost of 33 liters. So if 1 liter is now costing this, then I can just do this times 33 so that I will know the total cost for that. And again, you can do changing this to in standard form, then multiply by 33. That is doing 97975 times 10 to the power negative 2 times 33. So now you keep this one aside, multiply this by this, then the answer you use it to multiply or to move the decimal point. So when you take your time and you do this nicely, which I would like you to try it on your own, you end up getting your answer to be 321.75 Ghana cedis. So that is the cost of 33 liters. Let's try another example and see. A car travels 105 kilometers on 5 gallons of petrol. 105 kilometers on 5 gallons of petrol. Find the number of kilometers the car can travel on 1 gallon. Okay, then we want to find the number of gallons the car can use to travel for 225 kilometers. Okay, so if the car travels 105 kilometers on 5 gallons, then if I want to know how many kilometers that he will use 1 gallon to travel, I'm just going to do 105 kilometers divided by 5 gallons, right? So when I do this simple division, 105 divided by 5, just double 105, and that's going to give you 210. Decimal point is moved backwards once, and that becomes 21. So the answer is 21. So 21 kilometer per gallon. That's what it means, per gallon. So the car can travel 21 kilometer per gallon. Now, if the car travels 225 kilometers and I want to know how many gallons it will squander, then I'm just going to do this 225 divided by 21, so that I will know the number of gallons the car can consume after traveling 225 kilometers. Okay. You can use any method that you know, whether long division method, whether short division method, any method at all, to divide 225 by 21. And if you do that correctly, you get 10.71. Or let's just make it 10.7. So in this case, what we are saying is that the car will consume 10.71 gallons of fuel or petrol for traveling 225 kilometers. I'm sure this has really helped you to understand this concept. Thanks so much for watching.